Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look for you guys. This is the makeup that I was wearing in my last video when I was talking about all the new products that I had and that I was loving. I asked if you guys wanted to see a tutorial on this look and a couple of you said that you did. So that's what I did today. I went ahead and filmed this look for you. It's mostly just the eyes. I didn't include any of the face, but if you want to know any of the products that I'm wearing on my skin, like foundation, concealer, bronzer, etc., I will list all of that in the description box below, so if you're curious, that's where that info will be. But I hope you guys like this tutorial. I do love this look. I'm surprised that I was actually able to recreate it so perfectly compared to the first time that I did it. But I love these shadows. This is a look using all Stila shadows, and it's just such a pretty bronzy, warm, coppery look. And it's just such a me look. This is very glam me look, but I love these colors and something I'm really comfortable wearing. So if I'm ever going out and I'm not sure what to wear, this is a typical look that I would do. So yeah, anyways, if you guys want to learn how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so to get started, I'm taking my Stila Eyes Are the Window palette in the color Mind. This is the one that has the all matte shadows. And I'm taking the color Reason to set the concealer that is all over my lid. I use that as an eye base, so I'm just setting that. And next I'm taking my MAC 224 and I'm picking up the color Wit to be my first transition color in my crease. And I'm making sure to really focus this on the inner corner of my eye, bringing it up kind of almost to meet that corner of my brow. I want this color up really high in my crease because we're gonna go in with a brighter crease color as well in the next step. So I'm just dragging that back and forth and slowly building up the color till I'm happy with the kind of intensity of it. And I'm also dragging the outer corner out towards the tail of my brow. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the color Perception, which is also in the Stila palette. And I'm using my same MAC 224. And this color is, oh my gosh, this color is amazing. Can you guys see how intense that color is? It's the prettiest color ever. It's probably one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time. If you have green or blue eyes, this color will make your eyes pop so much. It is so gorgeous. But just a tip, pick this up slowly because it is such an intense color and it's so highly pigmented that you don't want to put too much on straight away. But I'm just blending that into my crease just like I did the color Wit. And now I'm switching to my MAC 217 brush and I'm picking up the color Understanding from that same palette. And this color is going to go on the inner and outer corners of my eye. So I'm starting with the outer V. And I'm just gonna keep building that color up slowly. I like to build color slowly just so I have the time to blend it out and make sure I'm happy with the pigmentation of it all and how it blends. You don't want to go in with too much eyeshadow straight away because it's harder to take color away than it is to add it. So I'm just going to keep building up the color of that. This shadow is a really reddish, brownish. It has a little bit of purple in it too, but I really love the color of this. It's kind of, I guess a maroon would be a good color name for this. But putting this now on the inner corner, and I've switched brushes. So this is just a smaller blending brush. It's kind of the size of a pencil brush, but it's fluffier. So it's a really good little blending brush for small areas. I really love this brush. It's a Stila brush as well, this one. So you can see we're kind of creating a little halo effect eye or a sandwich effect. I don't know, people call it different things, but we're leaving the lid space, the middle of the lid, blank for now. And then I'm gonna go back to my 224 and pick up a teeny tiny bit more of Wit and just blend out the edges just to make sure that everything's really smooth and blended and smoky. And don't worry if your outer V, the bottom of your outer V is kind of sloppy because you're going to clean it up with concealer later. And now for the star of the show, the star of this look. This is a Stila Magnificent Metals Eye Foiled Eyeshadow. And clearly I'm really happy about this color. It's called Comex Copper and it is seriously so gorgeous.
Honestly, look at that, so pretty. My favorite way to apply these is with my finger. They are a little bit tricky to work with because they're a foiled shadow and they're quite flaky. So you are gonna get a bit of fallout here, which is why we have not done the rest of the face before the eyes. So I haven't done any concealer or anything so that I can go back and kind of clean up the fallout before I finish the rest of my face. But I warm that up on the back of my hand, and then I just take my finger and just tap it into the center of my lid where we left that blank space. And just keep tapping it and adding product till you're happy with kind of how the glitter and the foil is sitting on your eye. These shadows, like I said, they are kind of tricky to work with, so it takes a little bit of practice. Like, it took me a few times to get the hang of how I like best applying this shadow. But this is my favorite way so far. I think it gives me the most control, and I think it makes the product sit the best on the lid. So then I'm just gonna take my 217 again with a little bit more of that understanding color and just go over the outer and inner corners again, just to kind of blend the foiled shadow in, you know, just so it fades nicely and there's no harsh lines or anything like that. And I feel like I blended away a little bit of this when I was tapping on that shadow. So I just want to build back up that intensity on the inner and outer corners. So now we're moving on to the lower lash line, and I did go ahead and finish the rest of my face before moving on to the lower lash line. So if you're interested in any of the products that I used on my face, I will have them listed in the description box. But I'm just taking that smaller blending brush that I was using before and picking up the color Wit, kind of mimicking the same things that we did to our crease, but just now on the lower lash line. And I'm bringing the shadow down pretty far. I like a really smoked out lower lash line. This is something I typically do with most eyeshadow looks. And so I took the color Wit, and then I also layered Perception over the top, and now we're going in with the color Understanding on a smaller angled brush, and we're just putting this on the outer half, really close to the lash line, just kind of darkening up that lash line. Now I'm going to highlight my inner corners. I'm using the Albatross highlighter from NARS to do so. I'm putting that on the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm also going to use this to highlight my brow bone. It's the same highlighter that I have on my cheekbones, so I thought it would just kind of tie the look all together. And next, I'm taking a MAC 266 liner brush. This is an angled liner brush, and I'm dipping into the black color in the shadow palettes. It's just, I don't know what the color is called. I will list it below, but it's just the black one from that Stila palette, and I'm just kind of lining my lash line so that it helps to hide the lash band. Then I went ahead and curled my lashes, and I'm applying mascara. This is a Maybelline mascara, and you guys, I do not like this mascara at all, so I don't recommend it, but I will list it below if you want to know what I used. And these are Ardell number 318 lashes that I'm popping on. These are my favorite lashes of all time. And then to finish off this look, I'm using the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Bahama. Again, this is probably one of my like holy grail makeup products. I love this lip pencil. I use it so much. I've probably gone through a few of these at this stage, but I love this color and I feel like it really fits with this whole look. So I'm just popping that all over my lip and kind of pressing it in. And then once we've got that sorted, I set my entire face with Fix Plus, and that completes this look. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.